Hey guys, it's me again. This is just going to be a video comparing MAC Studio Fix Fluid and Revlon Colourstay. I've used both and I've had the Revlon in two colours and the MAC is just in one colour at the moment, and yeah, the background's different again. I'm just trying out loads of different backgrounds because I want to get like a clean background wall, because like my walls are really nice beige creamy colour, but there's nowhere like looking back to the wall, if you know what I mean. There's nowhere I can put the camera, so I'm in front of a wall. So yeah, I'm just kind of, you're on my desk, you are on my desk, and I'm sat on the floor. Okay, back to the video at hand. I'm quite pale, as you can probably see. Sorry, the window's there, so it's quite light on this side. And I'm pale colouring, I'm quite pale, and I have blonde hair, but I tan really easily, so I can get a lot darker. So for me, NC15 at the moment is the perfect colour because, you know, there hasn't been any sun yet really, and I haven't gone on holiday yet, so this is the foundation I love. So this is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I went in and she kind of advised me to use this because I have quite acne prone, well, very acne prone skin with lots of blemishes, bumps, scarring, spots, yeah, just the whole shebang. And she advised me to use this because it's such high coverage and it's Studio Fix, so it stays all day. Now, sorry, I always do that. Okay, now this is the Revlon Colourstay, and I have it in two colours because I originally bought it in ivory because I've always been the lightest and everything, and then I bought it in buff. And to be honest, buff is slightly darker, but not hugely, but ivory is very pink, and I'm not a pink colouring, I'm yellow, that's why I'm NC, not NW. So this buff is very much more like my MAC foundation, apart from it seems to be lighter, but when I apply it they both seem the same to me, so who knows. So I'm not going to include ivory in this because it's very pinky and I hate pink. So I've got Studio Fix Fluid on at the moment, and when I wear it people kind of notice that my skin's looking much more flawless than normal. My mum in particular noticed my skin looked amazing because without it I'm a bit of a mess. So the great thing about this is it comes with a pump, and I think it's £2.50 for the pump and about £18 or £19 for the foundation. So when you buy it like this, that's going to cost you about £21. I think it's £21 I paid for this actually. I'm pretty sure that's the price. And Revlon Colourstay is £11.99 I think. So this is £12 and this is £21. So this is nearly £10 more expensive. So I think it's worth it. Yes, I do. You don't need this if you have good skin, okay? So if you don't need lots of coverage, don't buy this. Or this one really. You can if you want, but they both kind of try to achieve the same things. I'll talk about the application. So you can apply this with your fingers. It really isn't a good idea because they're both quite thick formulas. So you can use a sponge like this little makeup sponge, and as you can see I have used it, and I do find this really good for the Revlon one in particular. Or you could use just a normal foundation brush. I used to use this with my ivory Revlon Colourstay, but I find it's quite streaky, it's hard to blend, and it doesn't really give the best finish. But my favourite, and I know it's a MAC brush, and it is an expensive brush, but it's an investment, it really is, because like this is my only MAC brush, and it is an investment. This is the 187, and I did just wash it, but I just used it again for the video. I'll put a link here because it's good, go and watch it for this look. Yeah, this is the MAC 187, and to be honest it is the best foundation brush because it gives you such an airbrushed finish. They say you can apply it to the back of your hand and go like this, but especially with Revlon it dries very quickly, and I find if you put it on the back of your hand you're wasting so much product. When the MAC artists do your makeup they do use a little glass top to put your foundation on, and then they dab the brush into it. I find it so much better. Just find anything. This is just a L'Oreal concealer. Just find some pot that you can put the colour, the foundation on top, and then you can go like this, and you know the plastic isn't going to absorb the foundation but your skin does, so you don't lose anything. So this is the best way to apply both of them, I think. Really airbrushed finish, covers your whole face, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, the problem with Revlon is it doesn't have a pump, which is really dreadful because when you're trying to pour it out, you literally used like a sixth of the product just wasting it. So it looks like this, and I'll put a small amount on my skin so we can see the difference in colour from buff to NC15. Look, see, I've just done it then. Look at that. I just put a whole load on my skin and I was only meant to put a drop. It's awful, it really is awful. They need to think about changing that. So this is kind of all over my hands now. Don't know if you're going to be able to see this, because obviously it's my skin colour. Smells a lot sweeter than... Yeah, MAC Studio Fix Fluid stinks. That's the biggest downfall. It absolutely stinks. See, it comes out and you can just get a tiny little blob. So you don't need to use loads and loads. And that goes a long way. So the main difference is the MAC covers a lot more. You won't be able to see because it's my skin colour, but I'll just hold it up anyway. MAC is covering a lot more. Smells worse though. Revlon, you can hardly really notice it's there, quite liquidy. I used to think it was thick. I think my last one was just a weird formula because this one isn't that thick. They're very, very similar, but if you have bad skin, go for MAC. Don't go for Revlon because it's not the best. And basically, that's my review. I think they're both brilliant foundations, so neither, like, this is 10 out of 10, this is 9 out of 10. They need a pump, and I tried putting this one in, but the top just pops out, so it doesn't work. MAC, what can I say? Nothing really. They've got it down to a T, I'd say. And Revlon, yep, it's doing, oh, apart from the smell. Change to the smell. Revlon, really good. Brilliant. Buff and NC15 are very similar colours. The most similar you're going to get. Don't know if you can see. They're very, very similar. And they're both great foundations. They're both raved about on YouTube. And I know S Walker Makeup loves wearing them as well, both of them. So that's my review, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you don't have as much money, go and get the Revlon. If you're thinking of splashing out on a foundation, then go and get MAC. So I'll see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.